Hi everyone, Rigby Artho here. I'm sorry about the noise, it's just someone over there. I don't know what they're doing, but it sounds like they're doing work. That's too irritating. I'm gonna go this way. Oh god, at least have some consistency, man. Okay, I'm out back. I wanted to talk about men and women and relationships and dating and all that stuff because it's actually a good topic and I know quite a lot about it. And I'm right next to the window, so I'll know if Gabriella wants me at some point. Okay, so this is what men and women do wrong in relationships, in my opinion. I'll start with women so it doesn't, so it's not all aimed at men. One sec, playing. Every time. Are you serious? Right. So, what women do wrong is, in my opinion, they don't communicate enough. Like, they communicate, but they seem to miss out important information and expect the guy to read or know about it. And in all honesty, guys just don't get women at all. And what guys do wrong is they do not listen. They don't even try to listen. They go in their own little world and they're like, I should do this, while completely ignoring their partner. And it's like, what? And men seem to go really distant a lot, and they seem to just, not really be there. Like, they'll be there physically, but mentally, nope, nothing going on in there. And it annoys us. It really does. It annoys us. It makes us feel like you don't care, or you're not really there for us, or anything like that. And it's infuriating. So if you want to keep a woman, you need to show them that they are a value to you, like that you value them, they're worth it, that you're not going to just go out and meet someone else and derb them off. Women need a lot of a reassurance, and men just don't get that, and they get moody and angry about it, even though the woman needs it, and it's making him look suspicious because he is reacting that way about it. And yeah, I know that they both should be giving each other space, but sometimes you do have issues that makes you not be able to do that. So have an understanding as well, in case that you don't get space. There's a lot of things, honest to God, but men seem to not consider a lot of things, and they seem to be very narrow-minded, and they don't really think about the consequences of things, and they don't focus on the woman's happiness. I'm not listening to another plane. It's not happening. They don't focus on a woman's happiness. They focus on like all the other stuff, the things that they want to do, and like the things that the woman's not doing and stuff like that, and they're expecting the woman to be this perfect girlfriend, and they're not even doing anything that they're meant to be doing in the relationship. But from past experience in this day and age, men have become really selfish, and so have women, and they both seem to be both in their own self, and they're not seeing the other person's side. Like, the woman does listen. Women always listen. They might not look like they're listening, but they are listening. And men don't open up enough. Men are really distant, and they act like these cold, hard guys, even though it's literally pushing the woman away. And men have been taught like this thing, like, oh, if you open up and if you cry, then you're weak, which is not true. Crying is actually good for you, and it's meant to happen for your healing. And a woman is not going to sit around waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting some more for the guy to open up and actually grow some balls and be raw with them and real. That's all the woman wants. The woman wants the guy to be real with her. They want honesty. They want loyalty, trustworthiness, everything. They want all those things that are meant to be in the relationship, and the guy shouldn't be thinking about himself all the time. The guy needs to realise that it's about the woman as well, and it's not just about sex, and it's not just about what she can do for you. Like, guys have become really sexist, in my opinion, these days. Or women belong in the kitchen, women should be doing this, women should be doing that. No, we shouldn't be doing anything that you're telling us we should be doing. We should be doing the opposite to what you're telling us, because all you're doing is being sexist and insulting and offensive to women. And we're not going to take it. If you want us to be perfect for you, which is never going to happen, by the way, because no one is, so get real, then you need to at least buck up and do your part as well. It's not just about sex, it's not just about you being there, it's about everything that's involved in a relationship. It's about the emotions, the loyalty, the long talks. It's about everything. It's about you sharing everything with each other, like, properly, and being able to communicate everything to each other all the time without holdbacks. And men and women do not do this anymore, right? And this is why all relationships go. I'm serious. Guys do not listen, and it's very annoying. It's one of them things that's like, have you even got a brain in there? That's what we feel like. Is there even anything going on other than girls, porn, and movies, or whatever they're into? That's what it makes you look like. We don't see this person that we fell in love with. We see this completely oblivious guy that's completely just gone elsewhere. And that's why we always seem to be uptight and angry and moody, because the guy is pushing us to do that. And the guy is then telling us to calm down. Are you serious? You want us to calm down even though you're not listening to us? You told us that you want us there. You've told us that you want to be with us, but all you're doing is ignoring us and acting like you have a single life, even though you're in a relationship. And this is another problem that guys do. They act single when they're in a relationship. No. You don't act single when you're in a relationship. You need to be playing the role of the partner in the relationship, not acting like you're still single and living your life like you're still single. It's not the same. You're not single anymore. And women get very annoyed with all this. And no, it's not their fault that they're getting annoyed. It's the man's fault. It's the man's fault for not caring enough, not listening, always being selfish and selfishly loving the person. And another thing I've noticed is guys do not unconditionally love you at the minute. Not everyone anyway. And I'd be shocked to find someone that actually unconditionally loves you, because these days it's always with conditions. Like, they use things against you. They buy you something and be like, oh, I did this though. I'm like, yeah, no. That was meant to be a gift. Don't act as if you own me because of it. And that is another problem that people do these days. And they do something nice for someone, or they buy a gift, and then they expect to not have to do any of the relationship stuff for like 2 weeks until they buy another gift. But no, that's not how a relationship works. You bought me a gift. I thought it was a gift. A gift is giving someone something, not to get something in return, not to, owe them something, or, oh yeah, I'll let you off the relationship for 2 weeks because you bought me this. No, relationships do not work like that. Guys need to stop using money and love bombing and other women and whatever that they do to get ahead in the relationship. They need to actually put in the effort of the relationship to love, care, actually focus on what your woman actually wants and listen to her. If she says what makes her happy, do it. Otherwise, why are you in a relationship with her? Because it's not for her, obviously, it's for you. It's because she makes you feel good. It's not about her, is it? And this is where guys go wrong these days, because they do not think about the woman's happiness. They think about what they can get from the woman, and they think about how the woman makes them feel. And they are sexist. And it's all about guys and what guys should have and what women shouldn't do and what women should do. It's not like that. That is not a relationship. That is not unconditional love. That is not what love is about. That is deceitful, using and abusing to get what they want. And I'm sorry if this feels more aimed at men, but honestly, in my past experience, I've been out with enough guys to know that these days they are not good in relationships. Literally, you can't even trust a guy that you're going out with. I'm not talking about Chris here, I'm talking about every other ex, because obviously we're like best friends, we just aren't compatible in the romantic department. But guys, I literally would not trust a guy that I'm going out with to go out somewhere and be able to not torture a woman if she was flaunting all over him. I just wouldn't. I'd know it. I'd know that they would do something, because guys are so easy. They're so easy because that's all they think about. They're too easy and they make themselves really untrustworthy. And like, how are us women ever going to trust you when all you ever do is go out and notice that a woman's easy and actually go for it? What did you just do? Like, a lot of guys actually trade in a diamond for a rock a lot of the time, and they don't even realise they're doing it because the woman was easy. They're trading the relationship for a temporary time with this easy hoe, right? And then expect their girlfriend to stay with him. No, you don't do that. if you're in a relationship, you're in a relationship. It doesn't mean go cheat. It means stay with your partner and stop being an ass. Okay? Guys need to learn to be faithful, loyal, compassionate, considerate, emotional. I'm not saying too emotional, because obviously too emotional is bad as well. But they need to show their emotions. They need to be open and honest. They need to communicate. They need to listen. And women need to stop being so self-centered when it comes to like romance and stuff, because I know women these days are all about, you know, what the guy is not doing, which is totally understandable in my opinion, because guys really are lacking and slacking in that department, unless they're love bombing, and then it's just pure manipulation. But it is about both man and woman. Both are meant to get the romance, both are meant to get the love, both are meant to be listened to. It's meant to be both sides. Women are doing most of the effort, and I'm not going to lie about it. And that is where it goes wrong. Men need to buck up and stop being disloyal and dishonest and unfaithful and doing bad things and disrespecting your woman all the time. You're not going to keep it that way. You don't even deserve a woman like that. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned and toodaloo, mofos.